Insider, where America goes for funding. I appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel. Every week we do our Talk with Angelo live. It's the chance to kind of check in, see what's going on with the market, real estate, credit, lending, investments, and all that stuff. In case you guys haven't seen the show or the channel, we're a nationwide direct lender. We've been doing it for over 20 years. We do commercial lending, residential, private, hard money, all of the above. And so as soon as I got out of college, I started doing lending and never looked back. So 22 years later, I'm 44, and we offer, everything under the sun, from multifamily, single family. Our headquarters is here in Houston. We have offices all over the country, in Chicago and San Diego and LA, Texas, Florida, Miami. So if we can help you with anything, please don't be a stranger. Reach out to us. You can call us. We're actually open 7 days a week, 832-431-6331. And like I said, we've been doing it for over 20 years, and we have our podcast or our live here. It's a chance to kind of tune in, see what's going on, ask questions, anything that you want to bring up. We're happy to help to answer any of that information. So I got a lot of stuff I want to talk about tonight. Obviously, interest rates is a big thing. Interest rates have skyrocketed in the last month. They're going in the opposite direction. This is one of the things that I always say, that you never really know what's going to happen. We've been on the bandwagon hoping and praying that interest rates would go down, and you see that they're actually going in the opposite direction. That doesn't mean that it's going to stay like that. That's why I was saying it's so important to lock your interest rate in when rates are going down. We had a big drop in rates after Trump came into office, and rates were as low as 4.95%. Now they've creeped back up to over 6.5% again. So that's a big thing I want to discuss tonight. The other thing is, the market, as far as the direction, as far as the Federal Reserve, what's happening in the future for the rest of the year with interest rates. So what should you do to protect your real estate portfolio to hedge against that? Because there's a lot of things. Obviously, there's always uncertainty, but hedging that and mitigating that risk is a very, very important thing in how you invest your money. If you're buying real estate assets, multifamily, single family, what type of debt service and NOI are you going to be looking for as an investor? What's the right program to use to make sure that you're getting the lowest interest rate, the cheapest cost? So that's a big thing that I want to go over too tonight. And obviously some of our new super jumbo programs that we rolled out. If you're trying to buy a really nice home, either for your primary residence or investment property, we got some new programs that we rolled out. And obviously, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask us anything that you want to discuss or go over. Please just hit it down below, and we'll answer any of your questions. We offer so many different types of programs, from commercial loans, like I said. Non-QM is a big one. DSCR is another really, really hot product. So if you have questions about certain loan programs or how to boost credit, we also help with credit boosting to help people get their score up. It's interesting to see, like, if somebody boosts their score up just a few points, the difference it makes on the type of loan they can get and the interest rate that they can actually qualify for. I'll give you an example. One of the things that we see every day is, like, let's say somebody had a 580 credit score and they were getting a 7.5% rate. If they were to boost their credit score to a 620, they can go from a 7.5% rate down to like a 6.5% rate. So it's a dramatic, substantial difference. Hey, Kevin, good evening. Thank you so much for tuning in and watching the channel. And we have the credit software tools to be able to help you to boost your credit score up. Obviously, credit isn't the main thing, but it's extremely, extremely important. But also the bigger thing is ability to repay, because you could have an 850 credit score. If you don't have the cash flow or the income to service the loan, then it doesn't matter. And there's, the big part of it is ability to repay, and what does the income look like to actually qualify you for the loan. So we offer those programs too to help you. You've seen our videos with the credit booster software that we use that can help you to boost up your credit score. We do that a lot for people to get their score higher so they can actually get a lower interest rate or qualify for a better loan. And a lot of people think that FHA loans is not a good loan. They'd rather do conventional. Of course, if you can do a conventional loan, it makes a lot more sense to do that. but FHA is a very good loan, even if you're not able to get a conventional loan. Conventional loans are good, but they're also really strict on credit scores and debt to income ratio. And they're really not, I mean, the way FHA is today, it's pretty much, the same 30-year fix. Interest rates are even a little bit better. You do have mortgage insurance, but you can, at least you own your home and you're not wasting money on rent. And you can always refinance into conventional later on. That's the one thing I always say is, you can date the loan, marry the house, and you can always pivot and move to a different loan program. You're not stuck to it. So just keep that in mind. Yeah, if you guys, any comments, questions down below, feel free to ask me. So anyway, yeah, the big thing is that, the biggest chatter in the market right now is what's going on with interest rates. So as you've seen, I mean, like I looked at today in the bank rate, the national average for a 30-year fix has shot back up to 6.8%. So that's a huge jump. I mean, when we were doing this show a month ago, you could get a 5.8, and we still have rates in the fives. You may have to pay a few points, but you can still get a very low rate. So I think there's a lot of, obviously, market uncertainty, a lot of fear, especially with, Trump is extremely aggressive, I think in a good way, and he's doing the right things, but the market doesn't know how to digest it and how to respond to it. So obviously it's going to cause, a ripple effect. And, in this case, rates have gone up, and they've gone up almost a whole point, like in the last month. So obviously it's a stark contrast in what we were hoping and expecting, but it's not indicative of the long term or what's actually going to happen. It may be happening right now. It might be a short-term blip, but it doesn't mean that rates are going to stay at this level. They could go back down in 2 or 3 weeks, back down to 5.5%. The cool thing is we have the programs to help you. You can buy down your interest rate. If you pay 2 points to buy down your rate, which is a tax write-off, you can actually lower your rate from, like, say, 6.5% to like 6%. So you'll save a whole half a point on your monthly payment on your interest if you buy down the rate. A buy down is basically prepaid interest. You're buying down the interest rate from the lender to go to a lower rate. So you'll pay 2 points, which is 2% of the loan amount. You're getting a $500,000 loan. You pay 10 grand, and you can write that off on your taxes, but it'll go from, for example, a 6.5% rate to a 6% rate. So it'll cut that rate by 0.5%, and that'll save you on a $500,000 loan like $300 a month on your payment. So it's a huge savings that you're actually going to realize. And so I'm a big advocate of interest rate buy downs. We also have a graduated loan program that basically the way it starts is, let's say that the 30-year fix is at 6.5%. In year 1, you'll get a 4.5% rate, and then year 2, you can get a 5.5% rate, and then for the rest of the 28 years, it would be 6.5%. But for those first 2 years, you're locked in with the lower interest rate, and then there's no prepayment penalty. So if rates do come down, you can refinance and then go to a different loan program. So that's an awesome product as well. And yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me anything that you want as well. I can answer. And I hope that you guys, everyone that's watching this, had a good, happy Easter with your family. That's a great time to spend with your family. I did an Easter video on Sunday. Please check that out. If you haven't seen this on my YouTube channel, you can check out that video. So, the year's kind of finishing up fast. It's going quickly. We're going to be in May next week. So it's going by faster than I can remember. So hopefully, you're on track with your goals and things are going well for you. If they're not and you want to get into real estate, don't forget we have our Real Estate University program that we built, Real Estate University Online, how to become a top producer, a top closer. It's not to get your license as a loan officer. It's just to become a top producer, a top closer. You can check out Real Estate University Online. It's over 1,000 hours of content, something I built. All of my team has to use Real Estate University before they can work with me. If you want to learn about lending and finance, one of the biggest industries in the world, check out Real Estate University. Awesome product to teach you and educate you to become a top producer if you want to get into real estate. It's where a lot of wealth is created. So, or if you just want to be a referral partner, we work with a lot of brokers, a lot of real estate agents, a lot of investors, a lot of entrepreneurs. So if you want to do business with us and become a loan partner, you can get signed up to become a accredited loan partner. You don't need a license, and you can get paid for your referrals as a loan partner. So that's an awesome program too. Any way that we can help to add value to your life, bring you finance, bring you monetary. I mean, everyone always is looking for lending, whether it's for a home loan, a business loan, a commercial loan. We want to be your source for finance, your hub. So you can always reach us. Like I said, we're open 7 days a week. You can call or text my office, 832-431-6331. You can also go online to our website, Official Angelo Christian. It has all the information on everything that we do. And we'd love to work with you in any capacity that we can to help you, to get you the funding or help add value. We do a lot of stuff with the Veterans Administration. We're a direct approved lender for the VA. So, and we go down to a 500 credit score with the VA. So if you're looking to, a veteran that's maybe they're struggling, maybe they got denied by another lender, maybe they're renting, they want to own a home, they don't know where to get started, have them give us a call. We'd love to work with them. A lot of the veterans that we help them to boost up their credit score. The great thing about the VA loan, it's 100% financing. There are no location restrictions. You can buy anywhere in America. You can buy up to a 4-unit. There's no loan limit. There's no mortgage insurance. Low 30-year fixed rates. If you're a disabled veteran with us, depending on what state that you're in the disability rating, you can waive your property taxes, which is huge. So you can qualify for a lot more house. So it's a really awesome program. And then we also work with a lot of first-time buyers with our FHA zero down 100% financing program. You can literally buy a home with 100% financing, put no money down with the FHA, and get up to $50,000 for down payment and closing cost assistance. Now, the way that program works is they're giving you the down payment assistance and the closing cost assistance up to 5%. And it's forgivable, but you have to live in the home for 3 years. And you have to have a 620 or higher credit score in order to qualify for that opportunity. But if you do, then you're eligible and you can get 100% finance. And now if you refinance or pay off the house before 3 years, you have to pay back the money that you borrowed to buy the home. But after 3 years, it's forgiven. Okay? And that's a great program too, because you can literally buy your primary residence. It doesn't matter how much money you make. There's no income limitation. There's no location restriction. There's a purchase price limit. FHA has a purchase price limit based on where you live. It's usually anywhere from 500 to $1 million price range. And it can be a single family or it can be a 2-family. So it's an awesome program to be able to help you guys out. Anyone have any questions about anything? Any comments? If you guys have any questions, comments, feel free to let me know down below. And then the other thing I'm really excited about, we cater to a lot to the self-employed, the investors, the entrepreneurs, business owners, small business owners. We have 1099 only, bank statement only, P&L loan, profit and loss programs only, no documentation. You can buy your primary home up to $5 million with no tax returns, no W-2s, no pay stubs. Get great 30-year fixed rates starting at 6.9% with no mortgage insurance, down payments as little as 10%, and it's an awesome program. So you can buy your dream home. You can do so much with that. We also do a lot of hard money private bridge lending, especially here in Texas. If you're looking for quick funding, asset-based lending, we're one of the Texas premier asset-based lenders. So we got a lot of great programs: bridge loans, fix and flip, private no-doc loans where you can close quickly, just cash out on the asset. You don't need a credit score. So we got a lot of programs to be able to help you guys out. That's why we're bringing this information to you, to spread the word, get the information out there, get the knowledge, so that way you're aware, because you run into all these type of situations. Whether maybe you inherited a house, or you're trying to do a fix and flip, or you're trying to cash out on an asset. Asset-based loans are awesome too. So love to work with you on that if there's any capacity, if we can. Yeah, like I said, if you guys have any questions or comments, let us know. We are open on Saturday and Sunday too, from 9 a.m. to 7 p.m. And then Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. So I think between our real estate university, our loan partner program, and our direct lending, we can definitely figure out a way how to monetize and make money together and grow together. So anything that we can do to help add value, we're here for you as your lender and your friend. So those are the main things I wanted to talk about. And obviously, you can check out all of our stuff on our social media. Official Angelo Christian is our website. You can look us up on Google. We got a 4.7 rating. We've helped hundreds of thousands of people. Our YouTube, Angelo Christian Mortgage, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, all that stuff. So whatever we can do to help you, add value, monetize, grow, expand to the next level, let us know. We want to be here to help you to make it happen. So appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel. If you have any questions, please feel free to call, text my office, whatever we can do to help you. You can reach out to us at 832-431-6331. All the links are down below to enroll on our website. There's no cost for that. There's no contract. There's no hard credit check, so it doesn't affect your score. So you can just sign up, and then my lending team will reach out to you and then contact you to touch base to help you to put your financing package together. Then we'll have a meeting, go over the process, and then assess your goals, and then look at all the solutions, and then find out what's going to be the best loan program for you, and then ultimately get you approved for the loan, and then start the loan process. The initial consultation, there's no fees, there's no contract. It takes just about 5 minutes to complete the link and do the enrollment, and then it takes usually a few days to gather all your documents. You can upload them to the portal or email them in, and then we'll have the meeting, look at all the options, get you pre-approved, give you your approval letter, your verification funds, your proof of funds letter, and just what is needed in the market, so that way you can start shopping for your home and or purchase your asset or whatever you're trying to do. Whether you're purchasing or refinancing, you have to go through an approval process. And the cool thing about us, like I said, you don't have to do a hard credit check. There's no contract. You don't have to put any money down. And then the closing, depending on the type of loan that you're doing, can take anywhere from 3 weeks to 3 to 5 weeks, depending on the type of loan that you're doing. Obviously, some loans are more complicated; they take more time. But that's the opportunity, and how we can help you. So, if we can do anything for you, like I said, don't be a stranger. Reach out to Angelo Christian. We'd love to hear from you, either through our website. We call you back and have a meeting with you within 24 hours. And then go over the whole process to figure it out, to see how we can help you. So thank you for watching the show and the channel. It means a lot to us. So if anyone that that will get value from our channel, please share this with them. Share the information, share the content. We also do our Amazon gift card review, so don't forget to go to Angelo Christian Mortgage on Google if you want a free Amazon gift card. And then send me your email. Email me at loans@officialangelochristian.com to get your free Amazon gift card. So if you're a customer, a vendor, a partner, we'd love for you to give us a review on Amazon for Google. So appreciate all of you guys tuning in and watching the channel tonight. Thank you so much. We'll be back again next week. So we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Have a great weekend with your family. Max it out. Stay blessed. We'll talk to you soon. Later. Bye-bye.